going to call this one My Cancer Awareness. Mental health. Now, long story short, as many of you know, it was only 3-4 months ago when I was told that I had terminal cancer and that I was going to die. Now, I've had the best care. I've got all the nurses there. I've been in hospital and had to have an operation. Now, I've got to give a shout out there to all the NHS, because I know how hard your job is, and I can see the ones who care. And without people like that, I probably wouldn't be here. So what do you do? Because you're just in the queue, waiting to see whether you're going to get a mini miracle or actually it's time to get off the train. It's very black and white, and you suddenly realise you've got no say. It doesn't matter anyway. So what are you going to do? I used to say, when you live in a shoe. Now I think of a song from The Life of Brian. Because sometimes all that matters is a smile and a hug. Something that reminds us of something that's good. And if everybody in the world could take that simple lesson and realise that doing good isn't wrong, it's the best thing of all. And you can change the world as easy as that. If people were together and stop fighting over whatever, we can make this a garden world. There's enough food around. We can all chip in a crown. We can all get involved and make it happen. But it's never going to happen if people don't stop and think about how good it is to do something good. Now, that made me shed a tear. Oh, never mind. Anyway, so getting back to mental health. Hey. Well, one of the things is you've got to have a good fucking giggle every day. And I'm sorry, I'll start saying clucking, because otherwise you'll, if your toddler walks in, you can explain the clucking. I'll leave that one to you. Anyway, last time I actually even tried broaching this subject on Facebook was many, many moons ago. And I wrote a really nice little article. And then somebody jumped on it. And I made a biggest mistake of my life then. Because I bit. And I realise now that it ain't worth it. People can say whatever they want. It's not what they think of you. It's what you think of yourself that counts in life. Do you respect yourself? Do you love yourself? Have you got things to share? If you have, you are a lucky man like me. For those who don't know, I did get married on the 29th of December. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of photos on my wall. Thank you so much to everyone. You made, well, it was the wedding that took over Christmas, and it was beautiful. Both the registrar and the hotel and Connections of Light, the church and the blessing. Absolutely beautiful. And I never ever expected people to help or chip in. Well, it definitely changed my life, because at the end of the day, it took 10 years and a death sentence and some bugger else to pay for it for me to get married again. Oh, I'm not an awkward sod at all. All right. But that's the thing with mental health. We have to be honest with ourselves, because really nothing else really matters. Now, last time I broached it, I said it was approximately 10% where it is a actual physical defect which causes mental health issues. And that's what got me in the trouble last time. Well, I will openly admit I was wrong. It's actually less. I've been speaking to healthcare professionals since I've had cancer and asking all the questions. Because the rest is a byproduct of society. And what it boils down to is, what do you value for you? But we're all being told what we should do. But actually nobody stands and sits back and takes the time and the moment to think about that. We're not running a race. You're not going to get there any fucking quicker. You get there when you get there. Because not everything in life is in your hands. You are not in control. There are greater forces out there, if the truth be told. But I don't do religion, culture, anything like that. Can't be asked. Why? Because you can stick it up your arse. Because the truth be told, we're all just people, human beings, same needs, same wants, same desires. We're all hemmed in by the cultures that we have endowed our lives to, whether that be the Russian patriot, the well, it should be actually the American patriot, and the Soviet comrade, as they like to make it sound. But people are people, and we all cry, we all have a frown. People still die of cancer during war, you know. And what has cancer got to do with anything? It just happens, and it's not always as simple as it sounds. Anyway, I'm having a ramble. I'm having a waffle. There's one thing that people need to do is get in touch with their own souls. Because if you do that, then you can actually connect to something that's pretty decent. So now, I know this from many, 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 many years ago. It's better to believe in something than believe in nothing. Because at the end of the day, if I believe that there is a power, an intelligence, a consciousness, an awareness, a knowledge, a guiding light, a force that can bring us into the light, so be it. Because I'd rather believe in that than think it's now. Because otherwise, what's my fucking life about? That grumpy twat right out in the corner. What a wanker. Yeah, you seen him. Well, I don't want to be like that. Because that is just a fucking head case who needs to sit back and chill. Because they need to find that positivity, that will to let hate go. Because while people are like that, fighting will always be here. So mental health, not just mine, yours, it actually affects the planet. And if we want to live here in another 100 years, we need to address that as well. But then I go back to the beginning of the vid. And really, it's not up to me, it's up to you. Nobody can tell you what to do. Always remember that. And with that, I'm going to call it an end. And I thank you for listening right until the end. Goodbye.